Hello everyone. In this next tutorial, I'm going to continue my discussion of how educators can track individual student progress. And for that, I'm going to go to the Students Response Report tab under my educator's dashboard. So let's say I am interested in College Board Practice Test 1. I don't know, let's pick writing. Let's go ahead and click writing. This is another very cool resource. It's a visual heat map that's somewhat similar to the classes summary tab feature that I showed in an earlier tutorial. This just gives a more detailed picture of what was in the classes summary tab and breaks the information down by individual student. This is a fantastic way for teachers to look at kind of the entire section, right? So these 44 questions represent the writing section across all 10 or so students, however many students are there in the class. And it's a very quick, easy, and efficient way for an educator to just look down the column. Obviously, greens are correct answers, reds are incorrect answers. A really quick way to get a sense of which questions were the most troublesome for students. So, for example, question 1, as an educator, I might think, okay, maybe it's not worth my time to go over question 1 in class because the majority of students seem to have gotten it correct. Maybe I can just go over it with the one person who needed help with it after class. Versus a question like number 38. Well, as an educator, I would immediately see this pattern of reds, this entire column of reds, which again is more difficult to do when you're in a traditional paper pencil format. It's very difficult to go through each person's test and figure out what are the questions where everybody got the question wrong, what are the questions where some kids got it right, some kids got it wrong. It's going to take up a lot of your time as an educator, a lot of valuable time that you could spend actually teaching material. As an educator, I can look at this question number 38 right away and know that, okay, I should spend a significant amount of resources and time to make sure that my students really understand this concept, because clearly they were tested on it and all of them got it wrong. So must be some gaps in the understanding. Again, a really simple but powerful visual way of gauging individual students' progress and their progress relative to the rest of the class, and hopefully allowing you to be much more efficient in how you utilize time actually in class going over the material that your students need the most.